Road to Vostok isn't just another indie shooter, it's one man's attempt to rebuild the survival genre from the scratch. I've spent few days with the last demo and it really feels like the right mix of everything. This game takes the soul of Tarkov, the gunplay, the tension, the fear of losing everything, and it rebuilds it for single player survival. You don't fight for the victory here. You fight to survive, and in Vostok you go all in. One bullet can mean the end. The demo currently features 3 connected maps: Village, Minefield, and Vostok. The village is your base map with bandits, and even they can give you a hard time. It's where your shelter is located, and it's also home to the local trader. You can customize your base, move furniture, place loot, and decorate the space however you want. Press F1 and suddenly you are arranging your furniture. It's not just tossing gear in a crates. The trader here doesn't use money. Everything's barter-based. You trade items for items. Value matters, and so does creativity. Sometimes you'll stack cheaper items together to match the expensive ones. He also offers simple fetch quests that earns you reputation and better trade rates, with reward for each quest. It's a small loop for now, but the system has real potential. Leaving the village takes you into Minefield, and that's where the things change fast. The difficulty spikes immediately. Mines are scattered across the terrain, enemies hit harder, and spotting them can be brutal. Sometimes they'll see you from far away. Even without scopes and open fire from distance, that feels unfair, but somehow still believable in this kind of world. It's messy, but it fits the tone. After all, Road to Vostok is still work in progress. Cross the minefield and you can transition to Vostok, the permadeath area. It's a high risk, high reward location. The loot is better, rarer, and worth the risk, but one bullet can end your run permanently. You die here and your save is gone. Everything you earned, every weapon you loved, delete it. It's harsh, but that's what gives the game its identity. Performance-wise, it's surprisingly smooth. Even on mid-range hardware like I have, the game holds up about 100 FPS and mostly around 120 FPS. But it's not perfect. Picking up small items can feel clunky, spotting enemies is sometimes quite hard, and thirst drains a bit too fast in my opinion. Still, it's already far more stable than most early access games, and this is just a demo. Your shelter feels more personal than a simple stash. It's a space that grows with you. Every box, every weapon rack tells your story. You can place loot anywhere, shelves, tables, carpet, just like in the long dark. It makes your base feel personal. The trader, located in a village, is currently the only trader. Bartering is simple but smart. Ammo, weapons, attachments, and mats all have assigned values. You can mix items to match the value for value. For now, higher tier gear like plate carriers are off limits. You will get those only in Vostok, but future updates promise more depth. You will be able to deal with more traders later. People like generalist, gunsmith, and a doctor, each tied to their own barter economy. What's coming next? According to the official roadmap, the fourth game will feature 10 O5 area maps and 10 Vostok maps, all connected by tank crossing points, 10 shelters, each customizable like your current base, 3 AI factions, bandits, guards, and a military with multiple variants, 6 special NPCs including driver, fisherman, grandma, shaman, and scientist, 300 to 500 items, and 30 to 50 weapons, from civilian guns to higher-end military gear. It's ambitious, especially for a solo developer, but if Mana Lords taught us anything, it's that one person with a clear vision can outshine an entire studio. Most survival games promise realism. Road to Vostok lives it. There is no economy to exploit, no safe multiplayer hub, only what you carry, what you trade, and what you lose. The current map already hints at how large the world will be. You start in Area 05, where will be locations like village, farm, outpost and school. Across the borderline, the red mark Vostok zones, true endgame areas where permadeath activates. In between the crossing points, tense mined regions connecting both sides. Upcoming maps include school, outpost, island, waterway, apartments and terminal, gradually expanding the world before early access. Each zone has its own AI behavior, loot tables and risk scaling, turning exploration into constant gamble. And this structure, preparing in safety, risking it all in danger, is what makes Road to Vostok unique. It's not just about surviving forever, it's about deciding when to risk everything. The game's gunplay is already tight. Every load, every trigger pull feels grounded. The weapon sounds have weight, the recoil feels right, and looting has that satisfying physicality to it. The demo even includes swimming, fishing and playable instruments like the guitar. Small touches that add surprising charm to such a brutal world. Of course, it's still early. Picking out items can be finicky and spotting enemies in foliage sometimes feels off, but stability and the atmosphere are impressive. This isn't a flashy shooter, it's a slow burn, one that rewards patience more than the aggression. And that's the secret. This isn't just about adrenaline, it's about tension. Every noise, every shadow, every bullet has its weight. The developer has outlined a clear roadmap. 2 playtests followed by an early access launch with the standard and support edition. Each test adds new maps, shelters and survival systems, hunger, thirst, fatigue, injuries, weather and deeper AI logic. When early access hits, the goal is a full single player loop. Loot, return, trade, rebuild and risk it all again. The Road to Vostok might just be the quiet revolution the survival genre needs. It's not loud, not over-designed, just brutally focused on realism and consequences. And the fact that it's built by one developer makes it even more impressive. Just like Manor Lords proved the passion can outshine budget, this might be the game that reminds everyone why survival matters again. If you love grounded games like Project Zomboid, The Long Dark or Stalker, keep your eye on this one. The demo is free. Try it, see how far you make it, and tell me if it doesn't pull you in. Because if this is just the beginning, the real danger hasn't even started yet.